Welcome to your February Yoga Flow. This month is all about self-care, so use this practice to do just that. When you feel tired or stressed, or simply after a long day of work, use this practice to help fill your cup first. Go ahead and grab your yoga mat, a yoga block, or a pillow, and start up some mellow yoga music. Remember, I have some on my website, mindbody.coach, if you need a little help there. The first pose we're going to take is a supported bridge. So grab your block and your pillow. A pillow is going to be way more comfortable, but a block will do just fine. Come onto your back, ground your feet down and knees to the sky, and then take your block or your pillow and place it under your bottom. You want your bottom to feel supported. Not everything has to fit on the block or pillow, but there's a triangular bone between your cheeks that needs to feel safe and secure. Once you're set up, start taking a couple of big cleansing breaths, feeling free to sigh it out and to let go of any tension in your body that you find. Now, just let your breath be easy and just be here for a few more moments. This pose is a wonderful pose to gently get you out of your seated position you've been in all day. Remove your block and lower your bottom down to the ground, and then slowly hug your knees up towards your chest. You can hug them in tight, or you can just place your hands on your knees and keep it a little more open here. Grab behind your knees and start to rock and roll up to your bottom. Take a couple rolls, couple rocks, and then slowly come to a comfortable, easy pose, which is also just like crisscross applesauce. If this is uncomfortable, you can sit on your pillow or your block to bring a little more ease to the body. Stack your spine nice and tall. And bring your hands to your thighs. Maybe roll your shoulders, roll your neck. And then we're going to create some big circles here. Moving big and slow, just noticing what the body is telling you. Inhaling through half the circle, exhaling through the other half. Switch directions if you haven't. Slowly find a nice tall spine and take one hand, you're going to bring it across the body to the neck. And using your 3 fingers or maybe your whole hand, pull down and across the neck muscles, taking big breaths as you release tension. And kind of just give yourself a little neck massage, shoulder massage. Once you get to the shoulder, you can bring your hand underneath your collarbone and kind of rub in on the chest here. Just again, relieving any tension that you find. Take a big breath in, open your arms wide. Hug yourself with your right arm under. And try to really start to get a little crisscross here in the elbows. Maybe sway side to side and tuck your chin. If you want a little more, that bottom arm is going to start to lift up and press into the elbow. A little more would be bringing the backs of your hands towards each other. And then bringing a little crisscross to the hands. Now, if along the way you weren't able to make any of that happen at this moment, it's okay. Stay in the pose that feels best. Just looking for a little stretch through the shoulders. You can lift your elbows or lower your elbows to find different sensations. A few more big breaths. And then slowly unwind. Bring your hands behind you on your fingertips and your thumb and just puff out your chest. And then we're going to start on the other side. So bring your other hand to the other side of your neck, making big pulls down the neck, releasing tension with big exhales. Okay, take a big breath in, arms wide, and now hug yourself with the left arm hugging under. So the first step of this is being able to crisscross those elbows. So if you're not quite there yet, just stay there working on that. If you want more, bottom arm can press up into the other elbow. Backs of hands can come together. And then if you'd like, you can make a little crisscross with the hands, giving you a little more leverage as you move and find the spots that feel the best to you here. No matter where you're at, taking big, beautiful breaths. Hands come behind you, and one more time, puff out the chest, lift the chin. Slowly you can remove your block and come to a tabletop. Tuck your toes like push-up toes and press down nicely through your whole hand, knuckles and fingertips. Take a big breath in, drop your belly and look up. And then untuck your toes, round it out with a big exhale. We're going to flow through a couple of these. Tuck the toes, lift the chin, big breath in. Exhale, round everything out. One more time, tuck the chin, lift up, and round out, big cat pose. Feel free to add a little more movement here, swaying your hips side to side, creating a couple circles, whatever feels good. Slowly walk your hands towards the top of your mat, tuck your toes like push-up toes. Lift your tailbone to the sky and then let your head just hang between your arms. So you're pressing down solid through those hands. And if it feels loving, you can pedal out, pressing one heel down and then the other. Just moving and listening to that body. Walk your feet towards the top of your mat. We're going to take a ragdoll. Bend your knees a lot here. Widen your stance if you need. And see if you can just let your head hang upside down. Your hands can come to blocks or to pillows if you'd like. Or you can grab opposite elbows and add a little movement here. Take a halfway lift. Walk your hands up your shins and your thighs. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Take a big breath in. Exhale as you fold forward. Ground through your feet, roll up and reach to the sky. Big breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center. Bend those knees and fold all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift. And then find a high plank. It looks like the top of your push-up. Press through your hands and imagine a marble in your belly button. Pull it up to your spine. Slowly lower down to the earth. Untuck your toes. Peel your shoulders up and back for cobra. Release your forehead to the floor. And then press back to child's pose. Big toes together, knees can be wide. And let your forehead be heavy here. Back to downward facing dog. And we're going to flow through a couple of sun salutations. Walk your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Reach to the sky, big breath in. And exhale as you fold. Take a halfway lift, get long. And high plank. Take a big breath in at the top. And slowly lower down to the earth. Cobra pose, peel it up. And then press back through tabletop to child's pose and let your head be heavy. This is where you let your body rest. We're going to take one more sun salutation, so find your downward facing dog. Slowly walk your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift when you arrive. Fold in. Reach to the sky, big breath. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to the earth, high plank. Take a big breath in at the top. Slowly lower down to the earth, cobra pose. Peel your shoulders up. And then press back to child's pose. A few more big breaths right here. Take a big breath in and sigh it out. Slowly make your way to your bottom, but this time we're going to make a butterfly pose, soles of the feet together. And you can hang on to your feet or your ankles to help you find a nice tall posture. Make sure you're on your sit bones and not your tailbones. Bring one foot out in front, and we're going to get crazy here. Go ahead and give yourself a little foot massage. Dig your thumbs into the bottom of your feet, into the arches, into the toes. And just care for those feet that work so hard for us all day long. If you want, you can grab your yogi toe with your peace fingers and extend that leg up, finding a little stretch in the foot, in the calf, and in the leg. But if not, keep massaging. Switch sides. We're going to give that other foot some love and some care. Majority of the bones in our body are in our feet. And so we need to keep them healthy in order to keep doing all the things that we love to do. If you want, take those peace fingers, grabbing the yogi toe, and just explore. Be curious. Does not have to look like what I'm doing, as long as it feels loving and feels good. All right, grab your pillow preferably, but again, a yoga block will work. We're going to set up for a supported fish pose. So you want the pillow or block to be about mid-back. I like to line it up where my sports bra would be. Sorry, gentlemen, you'll have to improvise where that might be. Then you're just going to lay back onto your block or pillow, maybe bringing something under your head. And you can keep your feet in an easy pose. You can do butterfly legs, or you can extend your legs long like Shavasana. We're looking for something that feels good, that's opening the front side of the body, but you're not struggling. There's not a lot of pain, and you can breathe free and easy. By coming to your yoga mat and caring for your body, your mind, and your emotions, you are filling your cup up so that you have tons of stuff to give to those that need you. You have more patience for your children and your family. You have more creative ideas for your work and your boss. And you just have more overall love for yourself, which makes it way easier to give the love to others. Slowly walk your feet back in and turn to the side to dismount your block or pillow. And now lay down back on your back. Bring the block under your bottom like we did in the very beginning and float one foot to the sky and then the other. We're just trying to get the body upside down. This pose, called waterfall, is great for lowering your blood pressure. It calms your entire nervous system, and it helps to bring all the blood flow that gets stuck in our legs and feet down back into the torso so that it can be recycled. If you want, you can take your arms straight up to the sky. Let them hang out there. We call this sleeping tiger. You'll know the pose is starting to work when you feel like the fluids have left the feet and hands. Slowly hug your knees into your chest, and then step down one foot at a time and remove your yoga block. Roll to one side and press yourself up to return to easy pose. Close your eyes, and because we do yoga to make ourselves feel better, take a moment to notice how you feel, mind, body, and emotions. Know that you created these feelings and that you can recreate them anytime you need by coming to your yoga mat. We end the practice with a big reach overhead, big breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center. May you find happiness in the root of all happiness. Namaste.